A coalition of media and marketing associations, including IAB, has developed self-regulatory guidelines and an opt-out mechanism for behavioral advertising. The icon that has been developed marks an important step forward in improving transparency. Moreover, this coalition is working hand in hand with browser manufacturers to come up with a truly comprehensive and nuanced approach to do not track. The breadth of this coalition's efforts is promising, demonstrating that a wide range of companies are willing to join in programs designed to offer consumer choice. I also want to take a minute to commend the IAB's recent decision to require all of its members to adhere to its self-regulatory guidelines. We think this is a really important step forward because self-regulation without an effective enforcement tool isn't really regulation at all. But the IAB requirement makes commitment to privacy enforceable by the Federal Trade Commission. If you make a commitment to privacy, even as part of a self-regulatory program, the failure to honor that commitment can be the basis of an FTC enforcement action. So a point that the IAB clearly understood. So again, I want to commend this. I think this is an important step forward. So all in all, we are glad to see industry turning to address these challenges head on, and we're eager to see the final results. I often get the question, what does self-regulation have to include in order to satisfy the Federal Trade Commission? Here is my answer. A successful do-not-track mechanism could be developed by industry without legislation so long as it meets 5 essential components. First, a do-not-track mechanism must be easy for consumers to use and understand. Do-not-track will not succeed if consumers cannot figure out how to find it and use it. We need simplicity and consistency in the exercise of privacy choices. And a do-not-track mechanism should also make it clear to consumer if there are limits to that choice. Second, a do-not-track mechanism must be effective and enforceable. Browser-based tools have long existed to block third-party cookies, but they do not prevent consumers from being tracked by other means, flash cookies, for example. An effective do-not-track mechanism would prevent the tracking of consumer by any technological means. Third, a do-not-track mechanism must be universal, making consumers exercise choice on a company-by-company or network by ad network basis places too much burden on consumers. They should be able to go to one place and exercise their preference across the board. I'm gratified to see that the ad industry is moving in this direction. Fourth, and this one is complicated, a do-not-track mechanism must allow consumers to opt out not only from the use of track data, but also from its collection. Both the collection of the information and the serving of behavioral advertising can be of concern to consumers. This is true because, at least so far, we do not have a good understanding of what behavioral data is used for apart from advertising. In our 2009 report on behavioral advertising, we asked, are there secondary uses of behavioral data? Can my health insurer learn that I spend a lot of time online browsing for deep fat fryer? When I visit websites on depression so I can help a friend who's feeling blue, will my browsing activity be shared with potential employers? We've asked these questions repeatedly. We haven't yet gotten a clear answer. Until we get the answers to our questions about secondary uses, we cannot support a do-not-track mechanism that opts consumers out of targeted ads but allows data to be collected for undisclosed secondary purposes.